Hi family, welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you guys is doing well today. So I have another Kingdom Marriage song message for you guys, and it's called Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And this song came to me around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, interesting. In the past, when I've always heard this song, it always seemed very dark. And when you go through the lyrics, it is very dark, but it's a great depiction of what your person may be feeling, and it's a great depiction of what people are feeling in general. Okay, people are struggling out here. People are in this world, but they're struggling. I promise you. It says, "How can you see into my eyes like an open door, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb. Without a soul, my spirit's sleeping somewhere cold, until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become." It says, "Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me and make me real. Bring me to life." All right. And yeah, your person are known for wearing a mask. Okay. They're known for faking the funk. They're known for putting on a facade. They're known for confusing people. They're known for having people think of them one way and truly feeling a different way on the inside. But not you. You have the ability to see right through this person, straight to their core. You could tell that they've been faking it. You could tell when things are wrong. You could tell when things aren't right. Okay. And when they would get around people who couldn't tell, you could. All right. And they're probably numb right now. Okay, I gave the message about being in a counterfeited relationship. If they find themselves in a counterfeited relationship, it is very abusive, and they've suffered a lot of trauma. Okay, and they've probably gone numb. All right, and when you know what is numbness, you don't feel nothing. Good, bad, ugly, you don't feel anything. All right, and it's like they feel lost in this relationship. They feel like they've lost themselves. They've gone numb. They've probably gone really dark, right? And it says, "Until you find it there and lead it back to home." It's just like, this is just like the prodigal story. It says, right? "Wake me up inside." They feel very dead inside, okay? They feel numb. They feel dead inside. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Call my name and save me from the dark. So they feel like they've lost themselves in this relationship. They feel like they've lost themselves, or they feel like they're losing themselves. They feel like the darkness is literally calling them, pulling them into the dark, right? It says, "Bid my blood to run." Okay, what happens when you don't have proper blood flow? Dead, necrosis, right? You know, your organs, your cells will die if there's no blood flow, right? And it says, "Save me from the nothing I've become." They feel like a failure. They feel like a failure. They feel like they become nothing. They feel like they've wasted their life. They feel like a failure, period. And yeah, before I come undone. I don't know, suicide. You know, this song, when I got that seemed like a cry for help, like a silent cry for help. And when people truly feel a certain way, it's always going to be silent. You know, why does suicide always catches people off guard? Like, no, but they seem so fine. Oh my gosh, they're shocked. People are usually shocked when people commit suicide, right? Because it's so silent. But yeah, this song seemed like a cry for help. All right. It says, "Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe it into me and make me feel real. bring me to life. It's almost like now you've exposed me to this new world and you can't just leave me here, okay? You know, you have to like come and rescue me. I gave a message. I watched it again this morning, and it turned out it was like a year ago, January 14th of 2024. And it's called God is Gonna Rescue You So You Can Rescue Them. If you haven't watched that live, it was a live message. It was a live. So if you haven't seen that, highly recommend go check that video out, right? God is gonna rescue you so you can rescue them, all right? But yeah, God may use you to help this person get back on their feet, get back together. All right. I've been living a lie. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life. Okay, so this person feels dead, and they feel like they've been living a lie. Okay, they either feel like their whole life has been a lie, or their whole relationship with this counterfeited person is a lie. Okay, they've always acted like they were okay, and they've always acted like things were good, and they put on this facade. It's a facade, right? And they've been living a lie. All right. It says, frozen inside without your touch, without your love. Darling, only you are the life among the dead. They see you as someone who can bring them back to life. A lot of people are walking around in this world and they're dead. Okay, they're the walking dead. They are numb inside. They feel nothing. They are not sensitive to anything. Okay, most people are, and only few people out there who still have life going, right? And you are one of them, and they feel like you have the ability to bring them back to life. And God says this. We can go through the scripture. You know, in Luke 9:1-2, it says he called the 12 together and gave them the power and authority over all demons and to cure diseases. Okay, Luke 10:19, it says, behold, I give unto you the power to tread on the serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall hurt you. You have the authority to cast out demons in people. That's why you're always meeting a lot of people with demons, because you have the authority. Okay, so your person may struggle with a lot of demons, but you do have the authority to cast out those demons and bring them back to life. It reminds me of the scripture in the Bible where God was like, you can breathe breath into these dry bones or dead bones and they will come to life, right? It's the same way, right? But yeah, this person feels like you're their only hope. They feel like you're their only hope. It says, all this time I can't believe I couldn't see. Kept in the dark, but you were there in front of me, right? I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Got to open my eyes to everything. Without a thought, without a voice, without a soul. Don't let me die here. There must be something more. Bring me to life. Okay? This whole song just seemed like a cry for help. I don't know what's going on. And yeah, you know, and for some of you guys, all you can do is pray. Pray. But you know what? The person who wrote this song, I just want to talk a little bit about. So the story behind Bring Me to Life, okay? So Amy Lee wrote this song, right? And what happened was, it says this song was actually written about my now husband, okay? I had been in a really bad abusive relationship. I can't make this up. Which had been very difficult for a long time. I thought that I was doing a pretty good job of pretending I was okay. But, you know, Josh, this guy I didn't know really well, but I liked a lot. We went into the restaurant while my band members were parking their car. When we sat down, he looked at me right in the eyes and said, "Are you happy?" Okay, it just caught me really off guard. I felt very exposed, but it felt good at the same time. Like he could see me. How can you see into my eyes like an open door? And that's why she wrote what she wrote, right? So she found herself in this abusive relationship, okay? And it took this stranger, you know, somebody she barely knew, and they were able to see right through her and be like, okay, girl, what's up? What's going on? Are you happy? Like, okay, are you happy? And that's when she revealed to him that she wasn't happy, whatever. And now this person that stranger end up being her husband. But you know what I mean? I can't make this up. Okay? I can't make this up. So if your person find themselves in a counterfeited relationship, they're dead. Like, they're living, but they're dead inside. They're numb. Okay? God knows what they've been going through spiritually, and what this person has, like I mentioned in my video about the counterfeit, you know, they're probably with a warlock, or they're probably with a witch. Okay? It has done so many things to them. All right? But God sometimes will allow these relationships because he needs people to come to the end of themselves. And when you come to the end of yourself, that's when you cry out to God. That's where you take your hands off your own life and you cry out to God and be like, Lord, I'm done. I'm done coming to my heart. Coming to me. And that's when God can enter in. Okay, so sometimes God needs people to get to the end of their rope, if you may, so they can welcome God inside their heart. All right, so sometimes that's what people need to do. They need to get to the end. And maybe that would be your person's breaking point. That abusive relationship may be their breaking point, where they can truly find Jesus. And Jesus can deliver them from all the stuff that they go through. Or they're going. My advice to you guys is pray. Pray for this individual, and whatever it is that God may ask you to do, be willing and be obedient to do so. Okay? Yeah. Yes. You know, this is not the traditional union, okay? And so you just got to let go of that and trust and believe that God knows what's best for you, and God knows what he's doing. All right, so what you can do right now is just continue to pray for this individual, and then be open to whatever God have you do. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.